Another day, another victim being consumed by corporate greed. It hurts to say, but BloxBurg is literally in omega catastrophic meltdown right now. The community is in shambles, and Coffee Stain Studios just recently released a fake apology. So what is going on? How did a game with barely any drama over its lifetime suddenly feel like they were betrayed? We need to go back to the day BloxBurg was purchased. With literally $100 million to acquire BloxBurg, this is not a small or medium deal. This deal is nothing Roblox has ever felt. Take, for example, the second highest purchase game, which was only a few multi-million-dollar deal. This disparity is so huge that I literally thought it was clickbait when it actually did happen. Now, Coffee Stain Studios has been doing decent after purchasing BloxBurg, with a few updates here and there, and the only one that really caused some sort of outburst was it going free to play, which wasn't that bad because it was eventually going to happen. Now, zooming back to the present, BloxBurg recently released an update where jobs earnings were changed and a bunch of stupid changes that were representative of real life. One of them is literally the dizziness system. Like, who asked for this? This is a game, not real life. Just a small comment from me. But why are the developers so into the economics of the game that they don't realize that the majority of its player base only use the game as a house crafting simulator? Now, to say that this update was bad is taking it too lightly. BloxBurg players are literally protesting in-game and doing weird stuff like parking a bunch of red cars in a single lot. There is also a huge petition that is growing daily, and the dislike ratio is growing rapidly. Off topic, but another game, Helldivers 2, recently revoked a huge update as well from player disparity. So it's kinda crazy Roblox is on that phase too. And hey, Sony revoked that huge update after people were complaining and mass disliking it. I probably haven't even acknowledged the surface of what people are probably doing, but this situation is getting more crazier daily. Now, going back to that price point of 100 million, I highly doubt that 100 million has paid out at least to them in any profitable way so far. They are a company with investors, and you know it was bound to happen. Coffee Stain Studios most likely released this update in order to garner more pay for convenience BS. This is just typical greedy practices, and that's the result of Coffee Studio owning BloxBurg now. In reality, sadly, this game wouldn't have gone this route because the original owner wouldn't be shackled by investors. Here's my theory. I think BloxBurg is approaching free-to-play soon, and they are actually trying to accommodate the newer players by making the jobs easier for them. Before, jobs were super unbalanced and the leveling system was terrible. I don't think any new player would find that amusing. I understand older players' point of view, but this is a change that needed to happen to accommodate the newer players, sadly. BloxBurg is an investment that Coffee Stain Studio needs to milk for the next decade or so to make that 100 million justifiable. This only disrespects the older fan base because, in retrospect, their levels mean nothing, with literal gutted pay and more on efficiency based, which arguably paid way less too. They 100% are going to incentivize game passes or subscription for more efficiency or less taxes to pay. To sum it up, this update introduced fainting, towing fees, and made jobs pay less, which basically created this outburst. Let's see if they will revert this update, but it seems like it may not happen. Well, that's all I got for the dark future of BloxBurg, and what a stupid decision to a great game. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all on the next one.